dumped on us or whatever, like we had a couple months ago. It's always beautiful here. Like no matter, always, the dog days of summer when it hasn't rained for 5 months, it's so beautiful. It's just a really nice place, and we love it. All right, so we have Jim Glenn and Ann Glenn in the studio, and they're here to talk with us about Asea. Now, they have healthy heart, soul, and cells. And now, what is Asea?
Well, yes, it's a cell signaling supplement. It helps the body have the ability to heal itself. So we keep it real simple. If you drink enough each day, your body can heal from the inside out. And if you topically apply, you can heal from the outside in. So we're educators. We share all around everywhere about what this technology does and what makes it so different than what people are typically used to. And we're the only company in the world that has redox signaling molecules available in a consumable form.
So basically, it's helping people. I mean, helping people feel better.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And that's kind of what got me into this. I'm an ex-stockbroker of 30 years in San Antonio. And my best friend's son, 7 years ago, they went on a family cruise. And he ended up getting really sick. He caught a bug on the ship.
And those cruises are kind of notorious.
Have you seen that before? And so they had to air vac him from Sitka to Seattle, where he almost passed away. He was an 18-year-old kid.
Oh, man.
No joke. Playing football at Baylor. And he, in the peak of his health, right? And he go on a ship and get sick. So they end up getting him home. And he tried everything. And because, we were praying people. And so the power of prayer, the virus stopped, so it didn't kill him. But they came home, and Western medicine said what?
The normal.
Nothing we can do.
Yeah.
It was a spinal cord issue, so nothing could help him. So they ended up, I always love to ask people, if that were your kid, what would you do?
Exactly, yeah.
How old are your kids?
Something. Yeah, they range from 3 to 11.
Okay, so just imagine this happening to your child. And so you start making phone calls. Yeah. And that's what my best friend did. He's a banker. His wife's a youth pastor in San Antonio. And they ended up finding this stuff. And it's made from, of all things, salt water, which is what your body's made from.
Right.
Salt water, right?
A large portion of our bodies,
yeah. 70%. And so they asked two questions. Can it hurt him? And the answer is, this is the only material on the planet that's native to the body. Native, not natural. Natural is like I grow ginger. My wife loves to eat the ginger because it's good for you. It's good for your gut, right?
Yep.
But that's not native to the body. So the other question was, could it help him? This is 7 years ago. And they had a lot of stories that said, oh my gosh, can't hurt him, might help him. What would you do? Give it a shot.
Right.
Sounds silly. It's salt water, but it's not salt water. And so they got on this stuff, and Mike, within 4 or 5 months, and we saw the kid, and he was in rehab in San Antonio, and they ended up having to kick him out of rehab because there was nothing they could do. But he can only move his arms an inch. Everything above his waist. And this kid was, again, he used to play at San Antonio Christian in San Antonio, and David Robinson's son, they were playing in the same backfield, so we would go to the games, and I had some chances to meet with David. But just the peak of his health, again, gone. So 7 years ago, he gets on this stuff, and he could lift his arms up and over his head within 5 months. He had zero improvement for 1 year. But by adding back into the body what's part of you.
Right.
But see, here's the issue. These molecules start to go down at puberty. So when puberty happens, our body stops internally making these things, these reductive and oxidative molecules. We don't like to get into the science. All I know is what? I'm 6'6". I played basketball down at Pan Am. And I know there's a group here in Kerrville that actually, my old coach, Abe Lemons, he was my basketball coach at Pan Am. He ended up coaching over at UT. And I know there's a group here that it's an Abe Lemons fan group or whatever. So he was my coach. But that was where I first got injured. And I blew out my ankle, blew out my back. And in the last, 25, 30 years, I've had 10 lower back surgeries.
Oh, man. That's a lot of surgeries. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and on top of that, I was addicted to a lot of pain pills.
Yeah.
I've had 6 levels fused in my lower back. And 6 years ago, I was 58 years old, Mike, and frankly, I was scared to death. Working, selling investments, kind of ridiculous, having had 10 back surgeries and 6 levels fused and addicted to pain pills. But I had no choice. I had to make money. Well, when Robert came to my home and shared this stuff with me, discomfort. So, and I hate to say that, but within a couple of months, I haven't taken a pill since.
That's awesome.
No medication.
That is awesome.
No discomfort. And a drug.
Right,
We're
right.
native to the body, and we can't make any claims to treat, diagnose, or cure anything, okay? So I want to make that really clear. We're not doctors. My dad was. I can play a doctor, but
he plays a doctor every once in a while. Redkowski does.
Doctor of music, doctor of doo-doo. And so I just look, I used to do what's called IPOs, initial public offerings. And I'm thinking in my head, okay, if this stuff is real, right? No other company has it. We're now in 33 countries. Again, no competition. And it works on everything alive. Because we have a lady up in Lubbock, right? Her horse went toxic. They gave him an immunization shot, and he went down. He went sick.
Oh, man.
And she gave this product to him rectally, and within 3 days, the horse is back to normal. You know, I work with a young lady in San Antonio. Her name is Rose Monday. I spoke with her yesterday. She's the head coach of Women's Olympics, track and field. I love the Olympics coming up in a couple of months, in June?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so she's got 4 of her athletes that are taking this stuff. Now, I ask you,
Now,
Mike,
that says a lot.
doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Because she wouldn't do this if it was just silly saltwater.
Right,
And,
right.
and people may go to Google and type in the name of the company. The name of the company is ASEA. And there you're going to find some stuff that says it doesn't work. It's just silly saltwater.
But there's things like people say that about everything.
Sure. Especially
Well,
farmers.
yeah.
And that's why we love, and I really can't thank you enough, and Pamela, for giving us this chance to be able to talk. And I can tell I like
Right.
A little bit sometimes.
So we appreciate the opportunity to come here and share with people. And we do this, Mike, because we care.
And
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, and I my background is I have a degree in nutrition science, and I've been teaching nutrition fitness for over 15 and a half years, and never saw anything until it got introduced to us that's intracellular.
Mm-hmm.
Informational technology. And if people are just willing to try it for 90 days, 90% see a change in 90 days.
That's wild. That is awesome.
So,
Well,
and you brought some pictures too.
Well,
didn't you?
yeah, but all my
The
good ones,
first one's a
I do like
personal
this
one.
one. You'll like this one.
Okay.
That's kind of a joke. I took that pic. My daughter was playing. She's a professional sand volleyball player, and we were going up to watch her up at Blinn. And I saw a cemetery, and right next to the cemetery was a hair studio.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I kind of angled the picture to walk-ins.
Welcome home to the
into
cemetery.
when you're
I've
driving
got-
up when you're driving up 87 going towards Fredericksburg from Comfort, on your left-hand side when you're driving up 87, there's a cemetery on 87, and it has a whole bunch of mailboxes right in front of the cemetery.
Oh, that's cute.
I need to go find that. So, I mean,
Check your
I've got
mail.
a bunch of before and after pictures because what's really nuts
Yeah,
is
that's
that
crazy.
we have a topical gel that we call it the magical molecules. And Mike, you take this stuff because if you had a boo-boo, if you had any discomfort, and this is what Rose did, by the way. She was bone on bone in both of her knees. And we took this gel and wipe it across her neck. This stuff is what's called harmonics. So the second it touches your body, it goes to work.
Oh, that's
And
awesome.
It's cool. And so with a lot of folks, when we do this, they go, what did you just do to me? Because the discomfort that I had is now gone or radically reduced. And so it's the body being able to all of a sudden cellular like Ann said, it's intracellular communications. So what we're doing is we're fixing the intracellular communications. That if your cells can't communicate, what happens to your cell?
They break down and die.
No, they don't.
They don't.
No, sir. They turn into bad cells.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sick
I
cells.
didn't know that. Yeah.
Sick cells turn into more sick cells. Because if they can't communicate, they they can't put an X on that cell and do what's called apoptosis, which is the body will orchestrate cell suicide. So if it can't communicate and it can't say, hey, I'm a bad guy, I need help. If it can't communicate that, it replicates. See, my favorite question, and we're doing a meeting today actually here at Zion Lutheran Church with Mr. Jim Motherall, who's in here with us.
Awesome.
Yeah. So
and I know Pastor Mike over there. He's a great guy too. Yeah.
Cool. So we're there at Jim, at noon today. Okay. You're welcome to come and join us.
Come on out to Zion Lutheran Church today at noon and join.
Learn more.
Yeah. We'll have some folks out there direct. Where are we, Jim? We're in the what building?
The boardroom.
The boardroom.
Okay.
The boardroom next to the Rock House. We'll be kind of in that area on the corner of the church. But we work with a lot of locals.
Yeah, you guys have been.
They're not loco.
You guys
They're
have
locals.
You guys have been in Kerrville for a while.
Yes, sir.
And you guys have been having meetings. Is it every couple weeks in Kerrville?
Every Friday, actually.
Every Friday
Yes, sir.
in Kerrville. And Pamela was telling me about this. And Pamela, a lot of people around here don't know Pamela Trepanier. And she, I tell you what, she was talking about how much this has helped her.
Mm-hmm. Well, what's crazy is how we met her. Jim and I were having coffee over at a local coffee shop and at PAX, and she overheard. I'm kind of talk loud.
Yeah.
Is that bad?
No, it's
cool.
It's kind of normal around here, especially at the radio station.
I noticed that when I walked in here.
Everybody's screaming and yelling. Yeah.
But you have fun in here, and
we
I
do,
love having fun.
And we're about to have some more fun here in a second. We're going to have Hero over Zero, and I want you guys to join me on this. You guys are going to get a kick out of this Hero over Zero.
Cool. Awesome. So we met her, and she overheard us talking. She came over to us very direct and said, I can help you guys. I go, well, I didn't know I needed help. And she's been a blessing to us.
Yeah, she's awesome.
So she's really helped us do our Facebook page and the business page. And she created that amazing flyer right there that you're looking at.
Yeah.
And, we're staying so busy, Mike. We're spending 2 days a week up here. We do our stuff in San Antonio, and then we are in Corpus Christi. We love to sit down and talk with people. The bug that's been flying around the last year or so has just really affected a lot of people. I'll be honest with you. You know what scares me? Are the kids. You got younger children. And, we're not a group of people that worry, that dwell on fear. And God made our body to be self-healing.
Yes.
Okay, we have those molecules.
We do.
Yes, sir. And that's what's in this technology, is we put it back in or on the body, and it's anti-aging, age reversal. It works on your heart, your cardiovascular, your gut, your hormones.
And one thing,
does everything.
One thing I noticed is, and I get what you're saying here, because our 6-year-old, he fell at school last week, and he fell on the playground, and he completely scraped up his face. I mean, it was really scraped up. And within 2 or 3 days, his face was almost all the way healed again. Within like 2 or 3 days.
Kids heal quicker.
Now, if that would have been me,
correct,
it would have taken me 2 or 3 weeks for that to heal. And I'd still have, So we do slow down over time.
Exactly. So here we just had this happen in Corpus. A young child, 9-year-old, was pushed off a bleacher, and he cracked his jaw. He broke. Was it what's it called? On both sides of his jaw. He broke his jaw. Right.
Okay.
And so his mom's a nurse. She had just come to one of our meetings. She had this little sample tube of the gel, which we'll have today. And she said, well, I'll give this stuff a shot. She's a nurse.
Yeah.
It sounds crazy when we say we got a saltwater-based technology that you apply to your body and your body fixes itself. I agree, because I thought it was crazy too. But she put it on her son. Pain went away.
Wow.
And the hospital said that he didn't need surgery, and that, it's going to swell up, and it's going to turn black and blue and be painful. Well, guess what? No pain.
And it blew them away.
No swelling. No discoloration.
Mm-hmm. That is wild.
Okay, and so this stuff, you can put it in your eyeballs. You can breathe it in. You can put it in your ears. Wherever you can get, you can put this stuff on. So we have the liquid that we drink that heals you from the
inside out.
Inside out, right? And then the gel, because I got bit by a dog. Okay, so that was my hand.
4th stage, 4th degree.
So it was, there's 5 stages of dog bites, and it was a bad dog, but it was my fault. I reached over his fence. But what was crazy about that is that it stopped bleeding in a minute.
Yep.
And then there's my hand, and there's hardly any scar. No scar.
I don't see hardly any. I do see a little bit, but not much at all. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
You know, I'm now soon to be 64. What really, there's two sides to this coin, Mike. And one side's the technology, which nobody else has. But the other side of the coin is that it's an opportunity for the right people. Okay? So there's a lot of people that have lost their job and are really hurting.
Right.
So the other side of the coin is the opportunity for the correct people. It's not for everybody because you have to be willing to do what? Work and talk.
Yeah.
Sure.
You do that very well.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's just all we do is we look for people that are willing to talk, right, Ann?
Oh, yeah. And we'd love for people to learn more. They can follow us multiple ways through Facebook, through Instagram. Our website, our website is healthyheartandsoul.com. And then our Facebook page is, there you go, Regenerate Your Health, and you'll get more details. And you can even get a 30-minute consultation with me, again, on the nutrition and on the redox signaling, helping you, through your journey. But on Facebook, we're at Healthy Heart, Soul, and Cells. And I'd love for you to correspond there with me. And you can learn a whole lot from not just me, but medical professionals. And then on Instagram, I'm Healthy for Your Heart. That's my Instagram.
Okay. Yeah, I see. And you can get to those also
at the page.
On their website at healthyheartandsoul.com. All right, let's go ahead and jump in. Thank you all for coming in.
Oh, absolutely.
Noon today.
So much.
This has been cool.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Glad to have you all here.
Appreciate it.
Noon today at Zion Lutheran Church. Make sure you get over there and you can come learn about the single greatest wellness, anti-aging, athletic, and skin health accidental discovery today at Zion Lutheran Church. That's at 624 Barnett Street in Kerrville. Let's go ahead and jump into our Hero or Zero. It's all powered by Rock Off Tree Solutions this morning.
Hero or Zero is brought to you by Rock Off Tree Solutions. Saving the
I like
Texas
you.
Hill Country.
I do.
You're down to earth.
And now the craziness begins with Hero or Zero.
All right, Hero or Zero is brought to you by Rock Off Tree Solutions, and you can call the Tree Health Hotline right now if you have any questions, 830-955-0304. That is 830-955-0304. RockOffTreeSolutions.com or oakwilt.com. Now, we did say today was Arbor Day earlier.
Yeah.
And it is for 3 or 4 states. That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. Did you guys know that different states have different Arbor Days?
No.
Interesting.
Some have 2 weeks that's Arbor Day. Some have just one, all through the different months. And in Texas, it's the first Friday in November is Arbor Day. So happy Arbor Day to you wherever you are. We'll just make every day Arbor Day on the show here. The Rock Off Tree Solutions, 830-955-0304. Now, the way this will work is it'll go to Radkowski first. And then it'll go to me. And then you guys can decide on whether it should actually be a hero or a zero, whatever we talk about.
All right.
So it's pretty, and it's all powered by Rock Off Tree Solutions. So hero we go. Sometimes Radkowski and I, we get sometimes it gets a little heated in here. So I just want you guys
to separate you two?
You might have to.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So here we go. Here's the first one. Today is National Honesty Day. And according to a new survey, 27% of people say they never lie. 6% of people say they tell a bunch of lies every day. Radkowski, hero or zero on that one?
Well, if today is National Honesty Day, then 100% of people should be honest. That's a zero on my book because it's not 100% honesty.
All right, I'm going to have to go hero on that because I think every day should be National Honesty Day.
Amen.
Why not
Yeah.
just be honest 100% of the time, all the time, no matter what, no matter how painful it might be, just be honest. Life goes so much better that way.
Oh, yeah.
I promise you, I'm going to go hero. So, okay, over to you,
Same.
Jim and Ann.
Totally agree.
Oh, yeah, I would definitely say.
But it is
honesty, the best
unfortunate that
policy.
a lot of people are afraid to be honest. They don't want to hurt someone else's feelings.
Yeah, sometimes that's not a good thing, though. Sometimes you got to,
Have a little bit of compassion, being honest.
right, yeah. And, there's a way you can be honest without hurting people's feelings, too.
Right. Some people just run through the brick wall. They don't care.
Yeah. So, all right, hero. Sorry, Rad.
It's all right. Not bad.
New survey asks moms what's been keeping them up at night so far this year. The top 3 things are the kids being home so much more and doing remote learning, working from home, and the pandemic. Radkowski, hero or zero?
So that's what keeps them up at night, huh?
Yeah.
Oh. It may be true, but that's a 0. The mothers need sleep, just like everybody else.
All right, I'm going to go 0, but for a different reason. I'm going to go 0 because they didn't put anything about our kids walking in the middle of the night saying, "Can you please plug in my tablet?" Because my tablet died. I'm going to have to go 0 on that one, too. Do you guys concur? That's a 0? Or do you guys go 0?
Totally.
Yeah.
Okay, 0.
Moms are so important.
There's a social media post going viral in China now that's whistleblowing on something pretty insane. We're not going to do this one. Never mind. The survey found the average person finally stops worrying about what other people think of them at age 46. The top life events that help get us there include marriage, having kids, and traveling. Redkowski, hero or 0?
If I can get married before 46, that's a hero in my book.
You're available.
All right, so Redkowski goes hero. Help us get there. I don't think that... Here's the deal. The sooner that you quit worrying about what other people think of you, the happier you're going to be in life. I don't think you need to do all that stuff. I don't think you need to get married, have kids, or travel. So stop worrying about what people think of you. I'm going to have to go 0 on that. I don't agree with that at all. So that's a 0 for me. So
totally agree.
Yeah.
You've got to learn to be content and happy with yourself before you can love anybody else.
Self-worth and love yourself first.
Absolutely.
All right, so 0.
You suck.
Sorry, Rad. New surveys found 62% of Americans have dreamed of writing their own memoir someday, and 72% know someone else with a life story that would make a good book. Redkowski, hero or 0?
Well, I definitely know someone that would make a great life book. You.
Yeah, well,
Lots of ups and downs in every corner. Heck, I've been along for the story. Hero.
all right. I'm going to have to go hero too. And actually, yeah, I'll go hero, but I think everybody should be required to write a memoir. Once you turn a certain age, I think that everybody should have to write a memoir. And who knows, they could end up being bestsellers. You never know. People that think they might have the most boring life ever might end up actually, I don't know. So anyway, hero.
Yeah.
Absolute hero, because what we go through can benefit somebody else. And I think if more people would think about that, they would totally understand that my story could uplift and lift up somebody else. So we need to be unselfish and share.
Oh, I agree. Yeah. Tell your story.
And once you, it works 2 or 3-fold there, because once you talk about your failures and you get your failures out there, it doesn't matter about your failures anymore. Your failures don't hold you back anymore.
Exactly.
Because they're out there. If you try to hide them, then they will hold you back. You carry them around like a backpack.
Well, and when you share your failures, it gets it off your chest, and you no longer dwell on it. It's when we hold it inside that it eats you away.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So, all right, hero on that one.
That does not.
19-year-old woman recently moved from Oklahoma to a super cheap apartment in Arkansas, sight unseen. And after she was moved in, she realized she rented a room in a retirement home. But she says it's actually going very well, and she's starting to make friends with her neighbors. Hero or 0, Redkowski?
Hey, I mean, for one, cheap rent. That's what she was looking for. And 2, she's getting along with her neighbors. That's a hero right there.
All right, I'm going to have to go hero on this too as well, but I don't understand how she was able to move into a retirement home. I thought there was like an age, maybe they needed people. The other thing about that is there wouldn't be a lot of like loud music and that kind of thing. You wouldn't have to worry about kids running around on the ceiling. I've dealt with that before, or people walking around, elephants on the ceiling. I've dealt with that before, but I'm going to go hero on that as well. Ann, hero or 0?
Yeah, why not? I mean, have fun wherever you're at, right?
All
Get
right.
to know those people.
Hero.
That does not suck.
All right, this one's going to go to you, Jim. Do you think, this is going to go to Rad first. Do you think Crocs are fashionable? According to a new survey, 34% of people say yes and 40% of people say no. But younger people are much more likely than older people to say Crocs are in style. Redkowski, hero or 0?
Well, I'm going to go 0 because that's actually not true. I know a YouTuber who's actually a drifter. He wears Crocs when he drifts. So with that being a false statement, that is a 0.
All right, I'm going to go hero. I mean, you'll never see me wear Crocs. But wear what you want to wear. If you want to wear Crocs, wear Crocs. I don't care. Hero. Over to you, Jim.
Well, I got to admit, I've got a couple pair of Crocs, and I may get another pair this weekend, but my foot size is a 16, so I have a hard time finding Crocs. So the only color I'm going to get is orange, but that'll make me feel like I'm in jail. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do the orange pair of 16 Crocs.
All right, so hero or zero?
Hero.
All right, hero.
That does
All right,
not
let's
suck.
move right along here. Doritos and Cheetos are both launching new extra hot chips this summer.
Oh, I've heard
And
about that.
holding a vote on whose are hotter. Redkowski, hero or zero?
I'm going zero because I don't particularly care for the hot stuff.
All right, I'm going to go hero because I love the hot stuff, and I would definitely try both of those and vote on which one's hotter. Okay, Ann, over to you, hero or zero?
Well, I'm a nutrition coach, so I don't really like either one of those. So, for me, I may have to say zero on that one.
All right, look at the
Sorry.
smile on his face over there.
You suck!
The owner of a pizzeria in Wisconsin was arrested for the possession of mushrooms. And yes, obviously not the kind that you put on pizza. Hero or zero, Redkowski?
Wow. The pizza was baked in more ways than one.
Yikes.
Yeah.
So he got arrested. Nice try, though, but you get arrested, that's a zero.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go zero on that as well. That's just dumb. Hero or
I
zero?
agree. Totally zero.
Yeah,
All right.
definitely.
Zero.
You suck!
Two Chick-fil-A employees in Alabama were busted stealing hundreds of thousands of dollars by having customers pay for catering orders directly into their bank accounts. Hero or zero, Redkowski? Yeah, because think about this.
my Lord.
Now, really think about this. When you go to a Chick-fil-A, they have those people standing out in the line. They could put their own Square app on there and run your card through the Square app out there, and you never even know it until you look at your statement.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars. Wow, that, no explanation, zero.
All right, zero. I got to go zero on that too.
Yeah,
Andy, you
it's
can, okay.
cheating away. That's terrible.
You suck!
Here we go. There are new Converse Chuck Taylors made out of recycled Hawaiian shirts. Redkowski, hero or zero?
Hey, reduce, reuse, recycle, hero.
Yeah, I got to go hero on that one too.
I've
What do you think,
got
Jim?
my Chuck Taylors I played basketball with a long time ago, and I have them today. So that would definitely go in for that.
All right,
Yeah.
big hero.
Hero.
Sounds good.
Does not suck.
A guy in Wales won $32,000 sports car on Tuesday night and then crashed it less than a day later. Redkowski?
Ow! A $32,000 sports car and wrecks it the next day. Dude! Oh, that's a zero.
Yeah, I'm going to go hero on this one.
Why?
Because the guy actually won something. He won a $32,000 sports car. I'm not thinking about him crashing it. I'm thinking about him actually winning a $32,000 sports car. That's pretty cool. I'm going to go hero and hero or zero.
I guess it's cool he won, but careless and he wrecked it. But okay,
We don't know how bad the accident
We'll say
was.
hero just because he won.
All right, hero.
Does not
Pretty
suck.
dumb though.
Very dumb.
Yeah.
The word school was misspelled when crews painted it on the ground to mark a school zone in Orange County, Florida.
Oh.
It's spelled Schohol.
Oh no.
Yeah. Redkowski, hero or zero?
That's going to cause a lot of confusion there, so that's going to be a zero.
All right, I'm going to go hero on that
Why?
because, I mean, what better way to represent Florida? Seriously. At least it wasn't a tattoo or something, so I'm going to go hero. Over to you,
I
Jim.
don't have any idea. What a loser.
So is that going to be a hero or a
That's
zero?
that's a hero.
All right, hero.
Does not suck.
A burglar in the Czech Republic stole a bunch of stuff from a company and then used one of their garbage trucks as his getaway vehicle. Redkowski,
Wait a
hero or
minute.
zero? Guy ran off in a trash truck
In the Czech Republic.
in the Czech Republic, yes.
Why? Dude, you do know that those trash trucks are heavy, right? They take a long time to get to 60. Ay vey. That's a zero.
0 to 60 in 3.5 minutes. All right. I'm going to go hero because what better way to get caught? I mean, the guy, it had to be extremely easy for this guy to get caught in a trash truck. And if you're going to steal a vehicle, steal something that's easy to get caught in. That way they can get you off the street for being an idiot. Another thing that I just saw in Japan, the police, if somebody runs from the police in Japan, they're actually shooting the cars with paintballs, with like orange paint. That way the other police officers, if they see a vehicle with orange paint on it, they know that's the getaway vehicle, you know. So I thought that was pretty cool. I'm gonna go hero on that one. And hero or zero?
0, just because.
All right,
Good.
0.
You suck.
The crew on the Ever Given ship that got stuck in the Suez Canal could be stuck on board for years, while the owners argue with Egypt over fines.
Yikes.
Rakowski, hero or zero?
So the whole crew has to suffer over that? That's a 0.
All right. Yeah, I got to go 0 too. Do you concur on that one, Jim?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not fair to punish you all for the actions of one.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
You suck.
Okay, over to you, Ann. A guy in Pennsylvania who was accused of stealing chainsaws was caught last week, and the cops found him in his garage surrounded by chainsaws. Rakowski, hero or zero?
Yikes. So he was surrounded by his own chainsaws.
Yes. By chainsaws. We don't know if they were his own.
That's a 0 right there.
Yeah, I gotta go 0. I mean, that story sucks any way you cut it. So I'm gonna have to go.
Yeah. Well,
I'm gonna have to go 0
why
on that one.
chainsaws? 0.
Cuts to the chase.
You suck.
And last but not least, this one's for you, Jim. Rakowski, a motorcycle company in Italy, just launched a new electric scooter called the Dong.
What? Who came up with that? The dong?
Hero or zero?
Oh my god. Sheesh. Oh man. An electric scooter. It doesn't have it. Is it an acronym for anything?
That's just Rakowski, hero or zero?
You know what? I'm gonna go hero because that is just way too damn funny.
All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go hero on this. But I mean, what if somebody like was next to the scooter and they like bumped into it? Would they ding the dong? Is that? I don't know. I'm gonna go hero too. You went hero, right?
Yes.
All right.
Well, I guess
over
I
to
gotta
you,
know
Jim.
what dong means in Italian.
Right. True.
You know, we don't know what it means there, but yeah, that
let's see
sounds
what
like
dong
a loser.
in Italian.
I'll go to Google. Not wrong one. Translate. Let's
Okay.
see.
Yeah. Never mind.
Wait, we don't
so
want
you
to
said
repeat it.
Hero or zero?
0.
Zero.
We got trumped.
Yeah, we did get trumped on that one. All right, there you go. That is hero or zero on this great Friday morning in God's great, beautiful Texas Hill Country. And Jim and Ann, they're going to be at Zion Lutheran Church here at noon. If you want to come meet them, it's going to be from 12 to 1. The Science of Asea.
Correct.
That's it?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Exactly.
Yeah, come out to Zion Lutheran Church, 624 Barnett Street in Kerrville. And thank you all for coming in here and being part of the show today. We
Thank you,
appreciate
Mike.
it.
Really appreciate it.
This was fun.
All right, and that is Hero or Zero on this Friday morning. It's all brought to you by the one and only Rock Off Tree Solutions. Go ahead and call that tree health hotline right now, 830-955-0304. That's 830-955-0304. And you can also get more information about Rock Off Tree Solutions at oakwilt.com.
If your big, beautiful oak trees could talk,
Help me! I'm wilting. I hate to sound sappy, but I'm wilting too.
Hopefully, our owner won't leave us to die.
oak wilt is a killer, and your trees could fall victim to it. Call Karen at Rock Off Tree Solutions at 830-955-0304. That's 830-955-0304. Or find more.
Asked for the Hill Country, calling for mostly cloudy skies, a chance of showers and thunderstorms returning across the area during the day Friday, better chance Friday night into Saturday. Not expecting much in the way of severe storms for your Friday, even though it will be humid. Daytime highs in the upper 60s to near 70 degrees. We might see a few severe thunderstorms late Friday night into Saturday. I'll keep you posted. I'm meteorologist Curry Burgess, and I hope you have a terrific day.
KZAH, Harper, Kerrville, 99.1, Mike FM, a Jam Broadcasting Station.